everyone, and welcome to my website. I had made a class website for my pre-K students. On the beginning page, the home page, we have a little bit about the website. It basically tells you it's a resource area for teachers, parents, or students to come and get resources, and they can always take anything from this site and be able to use it in their daily life. I made a Disney themed. I used to work for Disney, and my digital story is actually about the Disney College program. I felt like it fit very well just because my students are young age and they will remember, okay, that's a Disney website and things like that. When you go to the bottom, we have the tech blog, the contact information, and the last revised. You can click the contact information and it'll give you my email address where you can email as needed. To create this site, we use Google Sites. As we use Google Sites, we went through each week in our class and we did specific components of this. We were able to create our homepage, our bio page, our resources, favorites, certain technology projects, evaluations that we did that we were able to get added on that we can use for our future resumes as well. We also created a tech blog, which I've never done before, so it was pretty cool to see how that was done. Okay, so I'm going to walk you through my website and I'll kind of talk about a little bit of things as we go on. First, we're going to click on the bio page. The bio page gives a little rundown of who I am, what do I do. So I'm a pre-K teacher currently right now, but I am obtaining my master's in educational technology. That's why I've taken this class to create this website. A little bit about me. It tells everyone that I graduated from LSU. I worked at the Disney College program and a few extra recreational activities that I do to kind of just tell parents what I do. This is one of my favorite quotes. I always tell my students that if they can dream it, they can do it. So I wanted to incorporate my favorite quote into my website just so if my students do come see it and they read, okay, if you can dream it, you can do it, they know, oh, look, Miss Cully said that to me, it must be true. We're going to move to the resources. The resources is where teachers, parents, students, staff members, anybody can come to and they can gather some resources that they may need. In order to gather these resources, we did a little bit of research. We went through and we kind of evaluated certain websites, and we kind of decided what was beneficial to our classroom at the time based on our topic for this website. So since my website is based on pre-K students, I researched some websites and I kind of picked out which ones I liked. We also use Diago, and it helps you to kind of organize and make this type of sheet where it organizes all the references that you have. So if parents wanted to come here, they can easily click open the document. Once they open the document, they get a shareable document, and they can just go here and they can either click or they can click it and it'll pop up and it'll tell you what exactly it is, or it's going to pop up to my Diago account. And then it'll pop up to the actual page, and parents can use this page as a resource. Okay. There's several different kinds of resources on here, and there's a description of each with the link as well. Okay, we're going to go to favorites. My favorites are my absolute favorites. The ones that this might be a easy, fun place where my students can come to for items that we may use in the classroom or things that I just personally like, such as iExcel and Smartagents. We are using that right now with our distance learning at home. nonstop, so I felt like that needed to be posted first and easier, so just that way parents can easily access this. As well, this is a Google Docs, and you will have a description and name of the website as well as the web address where parents or teachers or staff or students can come to and click it. Okay, we're going to go to technology projects. On this one, we just have where some activities that we might use in the classroom. It's a PowerPoint, so you can play the PowerPoint. So we have pre-K activities. I have card crafts, Scrabble letters, dot counting, chalk, finger painting, writing cards, Play-Doh, puzzles, sandpaper, spindlebox math, and that's it. This is made from Google Slides. If a parent wanted to, they could easily take it out and bring it to this big screen, and they can look at it like that if they wanted to. Okay. We're going to go ahead and we're going to go to our digital story. My digital story was about the Disney College program and why I did it and kind of some things that they have that is pretty cool that not everyone knows. So it's a little video. This video is about the Disney College program experience. The Disney College program is a paid internship for college students at either Walt Disney World in Orlando or Disneyland in California. College students from all over the world apply and participate in interview portions such as an online application, web-based test, and then a phone interview which consists of questions that Disney asks why you are fit to participate in this internship. College students will live with others in an apartment on Disney's campus and will work at specific locations on Disney's property. Once you're accepted into the program, you will receive an acceptance email where it will give you all the information about the program as well as what role and what date you have chosen to attend. You will then complete the file that records what you have decided and paid in fees needed. After being accepted, you are able to join the Facebook page and start finding your future roommates, make friends, ask questions, or start purchasing items for your time there. Disney sends you a postcard that has your name that you can save after being accepted. Before you arrive for your program, Disney will send out the last information on which apartment complex you will stay in, as well as your job location and job description. I was chosen to work at Epcot for the Food and Wine Festival with quick service food and beverage. Once you arrive, you are able to move into your apartment. The apartment consists of 6 to 8 roommates. There are 3 rooms with either twin beds in the rooms to share or bunk beds depending on the apartment. There is a main common area, the kitchen and the living room. All apartment complexes have bus transportation, pools, gyms, and a tech area. This is an example of the room you share with another person as well. I lived in Vista Way and shared my bedroom with one other roommate. I had 6 total. The first week you can hang out with your roommates and interact with other friends. During the second week, you will attend Traditions. Traditions is your entrance into the Disney workforce. They go through specific qualifications and items through this training. They play games as well as interact with others. You also take a backstage tour through Magic Kingdom. Traditions are very special to any cast member. During Traditions, you get your Mickey ears that you get to keep from Mickey Mouse. You also get your name badge that you will wear daily at work. These are very special items to any cast member. During Traditions, cast members receive their Blue ID. This ID allows for them to attend the parks for free, as well as the card you use to clock in if you need to clock in or get into any backstage area. This card is very important. Once you start working, you will be given a specific costume to wear. All components of this costume must be worn at all times. I worked at Epcot, so the costume was a black shirt and white shorts. The perks of working for Disney, you get to attend the parks as well as attend the holiday parties of the year, such as the Halloween party and the Christmas party. You get to meet so many different people from all over the world. You make lifelong friends. Enjoying the parks is beneficial and so fun for employees. On many occasions, they have time where you can explore the parks on your own or enjoy the famous resorts and food. These are the memories you remember on the college program. end of your program, you graduate. You get to spend a day receiving your certificate from Mickey and Minnie, as well as have lunch with the rest of your friends before your final days. You also get to see different characters and spend time and have the rest of the day to yourself. As your final days end, you get to reminisce with small trinkets from the program where you get to keep forever. Completing the program is a huge endorsement on your resume. The main part of my program that I loved was inviting my family to spend free days inside the park. Coming from a middle-class family who could not afford Disney often, it was amazing to see my family experience Disney with me. The smiles on these faces were the reason I worked for Disney and the main reason I completed this college program. While working for the Mouse was memorable, it also taught me many life lessons that I will forever cherish and was very beneficial in forwarding my career. As Walt Disney says, all our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them. Always take the risk and pursue your future when you can. It may be the best decision of your life. Thank you for watching. This digital story was made through Windows Movie Maker, and I was able to collect non-copyrighted photos as well as use my own photos. I also then picked out music from Amazon Music and then did my own narration. After I was done constructing the digital story, I then created a YouTube account and added the video into my YouTube account as well. We're going to go to the mobile app. The mobile app is about using Remind 101. It's another PowerPoint. So we can kind of just flip through. It explains what Remind 101 is, basic information, how to use Remind 101, what to send in Remind 101, a video tutorial. Okay, then we have our PLE and PLN. So we have our professional learning network. I use a tool to create this concept map, and then our professional learning environment. It then has a document that explains what Twitter is, what blogs are, and what a curation is. So I used, for example, I found some items on Twitter. I also found a few blogs that I liked, a curation. And then we discussed our own reflections based on the Twitter blogs and curation ideas. We then completed a website evaluation through a PDF file. We went through one website and kind of critiqued it. That was pretty cool. I've never done that before, so it's cool to understand. Then we have evaluations. I have gotten Apple Teacher Certified. I completed all 6 badges, and that will help me pursue future things in my classroom as well. Okay, we're going to go ahead and click the tech blog. The tech blog, we used Blogger. We went through and we discussed our introduction about ourselves. We talked about using wikis in the classroom. And then we talked about copyright and fair use guidelines. We also included some websites that we liked over here, as well as Wikipedia and our own introduction as well. This blog will be able to be modified as needed, as well as used in the future. That was my website. I plan to use my website in the future as a tool for parents and students to use to find resources, as well as add onto it and maybe use it to add my Google Classroom, as we're doing that right now in our distance learning. Thank you for watching.